Washington Square Park in New York City for the Vigil for the 7 queer youth who've committed suicide this season because of bullying, harassment, misunderstanding, prejudice, and they took their own lives. Well, they were either LGBT or they were perceived to be LGBT. I'm here at the Vigil. It's about to start. And I just wanted to say that we really do need to change the schools and change society and change this way of thinking, because no one should be bullied for being different. And to all you LGBT youth, stay strong, get involved in activism, get involved in writing, get involved in artwork. You're beautiful. Try to join groups for other people like you, and stay strong. Okay, it will get better, it will. So we're gonna go check out some of the signs and see you soon.
Candle holders, count off so we can make sure you're here.
Why? Which area?
The bench.
Everybody here.
I know. No, we got here.
That's a nice rainbow shirt.
Thank you. The stole was made when my partner died in 2001. 25 years ago today, when Rock Hudson died, I was sent home from Africa for being gay with Peace Corps. And at Cornell, when I was 19, the same age as Mr. Clementi, I had suicidal ideation as well. And we know that many of our youth do not have the support and the society that acknowledges and recognizes our rights as human beings who are same-gendered loving.
God bless you. And I love your rainbow.
Thank you. You're reflecting it.
Oh, I have a rainbow ring on. Ooh, well, let me read the sign. It says, "It's time to extend every basic right and freedom to every member of America's LGBT community." Thank you for putting LGBT and not just putting gay. I appreciate that.
This is a
Quote from Senator
from Senator.
Oh, it's you from Queer Rising.
Yes.
Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetie.
How are you? Good, how are you? I haven't seen you in a few months. Nice to see you. Is Natasha here?
She's here somewhere. I don't know where
Okay,
she
if you
is
see
right
Natasha or Alan or anybody from Queer
now.
Rising.
Over there.
Oh, where is he?
Over there. He's got his own sign.
Okay.
Nice to see you too.
Alan, it's so good to see you. What does your sign say?
Oh, hello. Hello, most LGBTQI people wait for civil rights.
Oh my God! Thank you for including the I.
Yes.
So, what do you want to say to the LGBT youth who are feeling hopeless right now?
It's time that we get a bill introduced into Congress that would add sexual orientation and gender identity into the Civil Rights Act. We need to start visioning big. And when we have that actually just introduced, we can actually start to have that real conversation about how do we truly eradicate homophobia and heterosexism.
And transphobia.
And transphobia, thank you very much, yes.
Nice seeing you, Alan. Thank you. Are you guys from the college that is organizing this?
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for organizing this. This is so important.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having everyone come.
Where are you coming from?
Thank you. I'm staying in Queens temporarily, and but I'm so happy that you guys are having this, because 7 people taking their own lives, just like Ellen DeGeneres said, this is a crisis. It needs to be addressed now. Thank you. How is it at NYU? Is there bullying at NYU?
Well, I assume there's bullying probably everywhere, but so
Why
we
do
have
you-
a lot of support systems, like in programs in place to support students.
So we need
They are experiencing harassment or bullying.
So we need some of the same support systems that the colleges have at the junior highs and high schools, don't we?
Absolutely.
And it's unfortunate that a lot of these support systems don't take place till college, and sometimes that's too late, with evidenced by all these, suicides. So
I think we need to start in elementary school, because even at early age, students are already starting to use anti-gay epithets to bully students, to put students down, and before students even know what their sexualities are. And so I certainly think that it's really important that we start earlier than later. Absolutely.
yeah, amen. We really need to petition these schools now, big time.
And more programs and funding, like the Respect for All program that's currently happening in New York public schools, with junior high schools and elementary schools and middle schools to address anti-gay bias.
And anti-transgender violence too, right?
LGBT total, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you guys so much. What's the name of the group you guys are a part of?
Well, there are multiple student groups that are planning planning this, and so there's Lambda Delta Phi, and then there's also a number of other student organizations and leaders that are helping to coordinate and plan this.
Okay, God bless you guys. Not the organized religious God, but the free, loving, all accepting God.
Yes,
That God.
yes. The universe.
Yes, the universal God. Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic.
What do you want to say to all the LGBT youth out there that are being harassed at school just for being themselves?
That it gets better at some point, and that it gets better not because we become richer, or it doesn't get better because we become more powerful. It gets better because we get stronger.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming out in the rain. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Speaker Quinn. Where's Speaker Quinn? Thank you guys so much for coming out today. Why did you guys come out today?
I work. Two of the kids who committed suicide are from places that I've lived, and I know what it's like to face that kind of homophobia, and I just want to show support for people and show that there's help and show that there are people in the same situation.
God bless you, sweetheart.
I did bring, of course, a band.
Hi, Speaker. Can you remember me from the awards? How are you? Thank you so much for coming out. What would you like to say to all those children who are being harassed for being different?
Just to remember it really does get better, and that I was in that same place once, many years ago, and you just can't give up. You need to reach out, you need to ask for help, and there are literally thousands and thousands of LGBT people and our allies who want to help you get through this dark spot, but there really is a light at the end of the tunnel. Just don't give up.
And I know New York is putting some systems in place to help the youth. The Anti-Bullying Act was very monumental.
We have a statewide anti-bullying law. We have a respect for all curriculum in our public schools. We have resources for young people, so just don't think you're alone.
Yeah, God, well, I wish most cities were like New York City in that regard.
Well, if somebody sees this and they're not from New York, just call New York and we'll find a way.
You'll help them
them
petition the schools
Yes.
and to help the children. Thank you so much, Christine. God bless you.
Who are you with?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm with I'm just.
Oh, okay. I know. Oh, hi. Thank you. God bless you. I'm with Transforming Media.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Is this our Queen's
Thank you guys so much. Yes, that was Christine Quinn. She's the speaker. Yeah, she's the speaker for New York City Council.
Yes. Are you on our staff?
What would you guys like to say to all those bullies out there who think they're strong when they pick on somebody, but they're really not?
You suck. Can I say it? Can I curse?
Yes, you can.
All right, fuck you, bullies.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
They
need help.
They do need help. These bullies need help. They really do need help.
Awareness.
The ones who are bullied aren't the ones who are in pain. The ones who are bullied aren't the ones that are wrong. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
The bullies.
Exactly. If you get bullied, it doesn't mean you're weak. It just means that the person who's attacking you is weak.
They can't accept
Because
differences.
if a person is strong, they are insecure with themselves and happy, why are they going to try to hurt someone else like that?
Exactly.
So,
They have their own stuff they need to deal with, and they need to learn to just be okay with everyone, just the way they are.
right. Well, ooh, sorry, let me get out of this way. Sorry.
Oh, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Chris, I got your message.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, good. I should have favored ask you.
All right, no problem.
Thank you guys so much for supporting the LGBT youth.
Thank you.
What would you guys like to say to all those children who are out there? Nothing?
Oh, Gilbert Baker.
Say
You should talk to
something.
Gilbert Baker.
You say
Creator of the
something.
Rainbow Flag.
I was an LGBT youth myself. Now I'm an old bear.
What's your name?
Gilbert Baker.
You're the creator of the LGBT flag?
The rainbow flag.
Oh, really? Oh my God, tell me about that.
Well, that's another story, but what we're talking about here tonight is this sad and regrettably very long-going struggle that we've had with coming out, really. Basically, that's what it's about. And, I come from another time, and it was hard then, it's hard now, and part of that is the way that society, makes you feel alone and makes you feel worthless. And I think the message that we're sending out tonight, you know, across all the generations, is that every life has value. And even though we're here to remember these fallen comrades, we have to keep in mind that this is going on every single day all across